The dragon boss lounged at the corner table of the Nebula Lounge. His scales shimmered gold and green under the neon lights. The other patrons gave him a wide berth. The room smelled of sizzling protein and burnt oil. The music thrummed, low, heavy. Most knew better than to make sudden moves around him. He sipped his drink, claws curling around the glass. He looked bored. He had conquered worlds. He had defeated armies. Nothing excited him anymore. Not even the whispers of the other creatures here. A human waitress approached. She was small, wiry. Her eyes were sharp. She balanced a tray with careful precision. The dragon boss barely glanced at her. "Evening," she said. Her voice was soft, polite. "Drink," he said. Short, commanding, she nodded. She moved quickly, setting the drink down on the table. The dragon boss grunted his approval. She noticed a man near the door watching him. Too nervous, too fidgety. Something about him felt wrong. The dragon boss didn't notice. He never did. Not anymore. Not since he had built his empire. He didn't worry about small threats. The waitress leaned closer, just enough to drop a napkin on the table. She said, "Enjoy your drink." Then she moved back, smiled politely. The dragon boss unrolled the napkin with one claw. Words were written in a small, neat human script. "Listen, fake waiter, armed, left side." His eyes narrowed. He looked at the direction the napkin pointed. Subtle, clever, human clever. The man near the door shifted again, fumbled with his holster. Too late, the dragon boss slammed his hand on the table. The glass exploded into pieces. He moved faster than anyone could follow. He grabbed the fake waiter by the collar, lifted him off the ground. The man's weapon fell harmlessly to the floor. "Who sent you?" The dragon boss demanded. His voice shook the walls. The human waitress stepped closer. She didn't flinch. She was calm, collected. "Not me," she said. "I just serve drinks, but I notice things." The dragon boss studied her. He expected fear. He expected trembling. He expected excuses. She gave none. "You were bold," he said. His tone was almost approving. "I have to be," she replied. "It keeps me alive." He considered her words. Most humans were weak, fragile, but she was something else. Sharp, observant, brave. "Sit," he said. She hesitated, then slid into the booth across from him. The dragon boss leaned back, claws tapping on the table. He studied her face. Every line, every expression. Humans were easy to read. Most of them. Not her. "I am called Verith," he said. "Lena," she said. "Lena," Verith repeated. The name sounded strange on his tongue. He liked it. He liked her. "You saw him," Verith said. "Yes," she said. "I've been watching. He is not alone. There's a crew outside. They're small, fast. They think they can take you by surprise." Verith chuckled. It was a low, rumbling sound. "And you trust your instincts over the walls of this lounge?" Lena smiled slightly. "I trust what I see." Verith's eyes glimmered. Humans, they always underestimated themselves. They always hid strength behind weakness. He motioned to the napkin. "You do this often." "Sometimes," she said. "When I notice something, I can't always stop it, but I can warn." Verith considered the thought. He had never met a human like her. Most were pawns. Some were clever. A few had courage. Lena had all three. The door behind them banged open. 4 figures ran in. They were fast, armed, and confident. They didn't expect resistance. Verith's claws extended. His wings flared. His tail swept the floor, knocking over tables and chairs. Patrons scattered, screaming. Drinks spilled. The lights flickered. The intruders aimed at him. They fired. He moved faster than the bullets, faster than anything in the room. He leaped, slammed one of them into the wall. Another tried to stab him. He grabbed the blade with one hand, snapping it in 2. Lena moved to quick, precise human reflexes. She grabbed a tray and slammed it into one attacker's head. She rolled, kicked another's knees out from under him. She did not hesitate. She was small, but deadly in her own way. Verith looked at her mid-battle. He realized something. Humans like her were dangerous because they were unpredictable. Other species relied on strength. Humans relied on cunning, on instinct. On willpower, the fight was over quickly. The intruders lay unconscious, broken bones, shattered pride. They would think twice before targeting a dragon boss again. Verith turned to Lena. He expected her to step back, to retreat, to act frightened. She didn't. "You are not like the others," he said. "I'm human," she said. "We have to be clever to survive." Verith leaned forward. "Clever is good. Brave is better." She smiled. "I can be both." He considered her again. Humans rarely impressed him, rarely. But she did. "I want you to work for me," he said. "Not as a servant. As my eyes, my ears, my trusted ally." Lena raised an eyebrow. "You want me to serve a dragon boss?" "Not serve," he said. "Assist, protect, survive." She studied him. Golden eyes, massive claws, wings that could crush steel. The most feared creature in this sector. "And what if I refuse?" she asked. Vart shrugged. "Then you go back to being a waitress, watching dangers you cannot stop, risking your life every night." She considered it. Her life as it was now, risking death for strangers, unnoticed, unremarked. Or working with the dragon boss, dangerous, powerful, a chance to make a difference. She nodded. "I accept." Verith smiled, a slow, dangerous smile. "Good. You will learn fast, and I will teach you more than any human could imagine." "Good," she said. "But I have one rule." "And what is that?" "No one underestimates me, not ever. And no one dies because I didn't notice." Verith chuckled again. "You already understand the rules of survival. That is rare." From that night, Lena became more than a waitress. She became a shadow in the lounge, a guide for the dragon boss, a human who could see what others could not. Patrons whispered about her, about the human who dared to warn the most dangerous creature in the galaxy, about the woman who could move like wind and strike like lightning. The dragon boss, for once, was impressed. Humans, he realized, were far more interesting than he had thought. They were clever, brave, and unyielding, and Lena proved that one human could change the course of a dragon empire. One human could survive where others would fall. One human could earn the respect of a being who crushed worlds. The Nebula Lounge returned to its chaos. Drinks flowed again. Music thumped. Patrons whispered. But something had changed. The dragon boss had a human he trusted. A human who could think like him, move like him, and survive when others could not. and the galaxy would never be the same. Asterisk.